What's up guys, Armada here, and in today's video we are gonna have a Q&A. This was due to popular demand. People had a lot of questions, so I'm gonna try to make a series. Not really sure how many videos, but at least quite a few where I answer your questions to the best of my abilities. So let's get started. Question number one is, were you able to give feedback on how to make the game better? And the answer to that is yes, we were able to give feedback. I'm actually working on my feedback mail where I'm gonna give my opinions of what I think was good, what was bad, what should be better, and so on. And the reason why I didn't do this in person is because I feel like it's gonna be much better, partly for me, the one giving the feedback, but also partly to the people I give the feedback to, so they easily can go back and I can just do it much more in detail. So it's better for everyone, and honestly I will talk to the other players that were invited and see so we're all on the same page, because honestly I feel like if we are all on the same page of this is good and this is bad, it's a higher chance that things actually have an impact. Who knows, the things we say, maybe nothing of it actually will change, but if we're all on the same page, I feel like it's a much higher chance at the very least. And the staff that was working there all seemed to be very willing to listen, and they were when we were playing, you could notice that they were okay, what do you think about this? What do they think about this? So overall, it was a very positive experience, and I really hope that translates into the final product as well. And one of the people we can give feedback to apparently have good connections with Sakurai. So I'm keeping my hopes up. But yeah, to go to question number two is, how does the air dodge feel, and is it a viable movement option in its current form? Air dodge is very different from every Smash game. Sure, it is, you can directional your air dodge in different angles and stuff, but it's still very different. It's much slower. When you air dodge in this game, you have a lot of lag. So if you air dodge off stage, you have so much lag that, let's say Sheik does a bouncing fish, you air dodge the bouncing fish, she can still punish you in practically all cases. So air dodge is kind of how do you say, it's obviously it's not as bad as it is in mid. If you air dodge far off stage, you're obviously just dead straight up, right? That's not the case here, since you can do things afterwards. It's just it takes a long time. And in terms of a movement option, Waveland is a bit too sloppy. Wave dash I think is just straight up bad. The only time I could see it being possible is to do a very sloppy wave dash out of grab range maybe, and then punish with an F smash or something. But right now it's very sloppy. I'm hoping that they made it a bit sloppy and then maybe improve it over time, instead of doing it super good and then be nah, we're gonna nerf it. It's kind of the equivalent of giving a kid a toy and then remove it. Now maybe they make it better, because I don't see them making it slower or worse than this. Either it's getting better or it's gonna be the same. But in terms of the wave landing, I feel if they just add that you can actually wave land off a platform, that would help tremendously. But I hope they make wave dashing, and at the very least wave landing simply is much better, because right now it's slow to the point where it's not really useful. So I hope that answered your question. And question number three is, it's actually very similar. It's wave dashing. Is it possible? Is it good or useful? And yeah, we pretty much went over this already with the air dodge mechanic. Wave dash, it is technically possible. It's really, really sloppy. Imagine a really sloppy melee wave dash when you super clearly leave the ground and then go down, so you see the entire air dodge. So yes, it is possible, but it is bad. But hopefully it improves. Question number four, thoughts on Ivysaur / Pokemon Trainer as a whole in terms of playstyle and viability. I haven't played all characters, but I do think Pokemon trainer can be a very viable character. Squirtle and Ivysaur, my first impression are that these characters are good. Charizard did not feel very good. But the fact that you can switch between the characters so fast makes me think that they are going to be much better than they were in Brawl. I also did like the playstyle of Squirtle and Ivysaur. Squirtle, kind of fast, a bit combo heavy, at least feels like potential for it. And Ivysaur, yeah, more all-around character, not too bad in any like parts of neutral or killing and stuff like that. So I think the character can have potential. Question number 5, is Ness good? I did not play Ness. A huge reason for that is because I feel like Ness, along with a few other characters, their design is just not meant to be a good character. I guess Ness was like not too bad in Smash 4, but I don't know. I have a hard time. Like, if I will have to make a qualified guess, I think Ness is not gonna be a good character. Decent as best. And especially if this game is more edgeguard heavy, yeah, I think it's gonna be rough for Ness. So I'm not saying that to be mean. This is simply just a guess. I've never played as Ness in this game, but if we're looking at history, it looks like the character once again is not going to be very good. Question number 6: did anyone speak to Sakurai himself to talk about potential changes in Ultimate? I know I didn't, and I didn't see anyone else do it. That doesn't mean that it didn't happen. But I don't know about anyone that talked to Sakurai directly. The thing is also that he doesn't really speak English, so it would have to be through his translator, and if I would have to guess here once again, I feel like no one really wanted to go that far and be that annoying, especially also when we got a chance to like send mails and give feedback that way. So I don't think anyone did it. If we knew for a fact that talking to Sakurai through his translator was the only chance, I'm pretty sure some people, myself included, would have taken the chance. But since we knew, or at least I knew at the time, that we will be able to send this feedback, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be that guy. He's probably, stressed, busy, so, I did not want to be that guy. And then last question for this video is, did I enjoy the game? And I think it was pretty fun. I hope for some changes, I hope for some improvement, but I remember playing Smash 4 the day after the Invitational because I was at E3, and that build was honestly straight up garbage. So for people that are like, oh, he was invited, he's not gonna say what he thinks, like to esport, blah blah blah, I'll tell you guys exactly what I think. The Smash 4 build at the E3 was straight up garbage. That was among the biggest disappointments ever. But for this game, I actually do have some hope. I do think this game actually could turn out pretty good. Right now, if it stands exactly the way it is now, I don't really see myself competing in it for a long time. I'll probably still test it out early on and still give it a chance because I only played for a few hours, right? And I gave Brawl a chance. I actually competed in Brawl for like a year and a half. I played Smash 4, not that long, but I still gave it a shot as well. So I will give this game a chance. But if it stays exactly the same, which it won't, but let's pretend that's the case. But if it stays the same, then no, I don't see myself competing in it for a long time. But since I already feel like this game, for me at least, is more fun than Smash 4, and it's still like not even out yet, and then potential patches in the future, so I do see myself maybe doing it. Before the Invitational, I would say the chances for me playing this game is like close to 0%. Now it might be like 5 to 10%, and that might not sound a lot, but for someone that actually had zero hope, I actually have a little bit of hope. So I'll take that. I'll take that to the bank for sure. So I think the game was pretty fun, but some crucial changes could be a make it or break it for many Melee players, I think. And it's not about not being able to appreciate new games. It's just like the direction after Melee was very different. And I can enjoy playing the other Smash games, once in a while for fun. But competing and dedicate your life to a game, then it needs to be like really special to you. And you know, a lot of people, even if it's merely Brawl Smash 4, a lot of them just watch the game and don't even compete. So it's very different when you dedicate your life to become like a master of a game. But I really want to enjoy the game, so I just want to be clear with that. I really hope the game turns out amazing, and if it does, then I will try to play both games simultaneously. I think that's gonna be incredibly hard in this time and age. But if it's amazing to me as a competitive game, then I will try to give it a shot. So I hope that answers that question. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you do, then please subscribe to the channel. Always super appreciated. And let me know if you guys have other questions in the comments below. I will try to make this series, a few more videos of this. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.